Hi guys, so I've decided to start weekly makeup drawer videos. I feel like lots of my collection I'm neglecting, so I just wanted to kind of go through every week and pull out some items that I either haven't used in ages or even worse, haven't used yet. I'm just wanting to kind of like make myself see what's in my collection, use what I've got, get rid of anything that's sitting in the back for a good reason, and just take it from there. So I'm going to take you through what I've pulled out for this week, and yeah, let's see what we've got. So first of all, I've been neglecting my NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. I have had this for quite a while now, and it's starting to smell a little bit different from when I got it, so I figured I should pull this out to focus on so that I get a decent use out of it, because I hate wasting product. It's something that annoys me. So I've also got for my face the Barry M Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Kit, which I haven't tried at all yet. I've seen people saying good things about this and I want to try it out. I suspect that this highlight shade is not going to do much for me, but we will see and try that out. So continuing with the cheek theme, I've got the Makeup Revolution The One Blush Stick, which I got in my Tam Beauty haul, which again I haven't touched, and it's a gorgeous corally orange, so I'm going to get that tried out this week. I also have a powder blusher as well. This is from Illamasqua. It's called Chaste, and I just hadn't used this in ages and I know I love it, so I'm going to pull it out and show it some love this week. I've also got a couple of cheek highlighters. Again, I've got one kind of liquidy one and one powder one. This is a really old Stila All Over Shimmer sample. This is a very, very loose in its packet, shimmery icy highlight. Possibly not one for my work day to day, but that has been hanging around my collection for ages because I don't use Stila anymore because they're not cruelty free. So yeah. Liquid highlighter, we've got the Me Beat the Blues Pearl Pink liquid highlighter, which is very similar to the Benefit liquid highlighters in terms of packaging. And this, from memory, again haven't used it in ages, is a really gorgeous but a little bit more subtle day-to-day highlight. So I'm looking forward to getting some use out of that again. So let's move on to the eye area. I've got a couple of sort of pencily stick type products here. I've got the Tarina Tarantino Eye Dream Highlight Hyperliner in Broken Doll. Now this is, in fact I've already got a swatch in my hand. This is like a really light shimmery colour. It's going to be really brightening on the waterline, which is something that I do occasionally and like, but don't feel that I do enough. So I figured if I put this in, it would kind of push me to do it a bit more. I've also got the Rodial Smoky Eye pen, which is actually a pencil. Don't know why they call it a pen. Because I used to do really smudgy liner in between my lashes for work, and I haven't done it for ages, and again I miss it, so I'm going to try and push myself to do it. I've got the Collection Define and Perfect Eyebrow Powder, which is a similar product to the Barry M It's a Brow Thing, which we reviewed a while ago. So I kind of want to see how this one matches up, so we'll give it a shot. And last in that little category, we've got a Laka & Co Eye Lighter, which is like a creamy, champagne-y, shimmery stick product, great for doing inner corner highlights. So I'm going to give that a go this week. Moving on to the actual eyeshadows, I have had to put in a natural palette. I am job hunting at the moment. My contract's coming to an end, so I may or may not have interviews to attend this week. So I've got a nice neutral palette. This is empty, by the way, in case anybody's wondering why there's a bright silver in my neutral palette. This is the Sleek Cosmetics Au Natural Eye Divine palette. So that's that. And then for days when I don't have interviews and I'm allowed to go a little bit more adventurous, I've pulled out my Empower palette from Illamasqua, which I haven't used for ages. This is such a gorgeous duochrome colour. I love it, and it's just really subtle. And It's got a great natural brown, a really sparkly pink, and then this kind of gunmetal cream shadow. It's a really interesting combination for a palette. I've also pulled out a NARS Duo in Egea, which has some rather interesting shimmery colours in it. So you can see those there. They're both really nice lid colours. They're not really a duo that I can wear together and say it's a complete eye look. I think this is just two lid colours that, you know, you'd use separately. For a colour to use with them, which I think will be really nice, is from the Balm. This is a sample from, I can't remember if it was Glossybox or Birchbox, but this is apparently matte Moskowitz, and it's a really, really deep matte plum, and it's a really gorgeous colour, so I'm looking forward to playing with that. I've also pulled out a Colourpop Super Shock shadow for days when I just want something really easy. This is like a dusky pink colour, and it's just really easy to swipe on and just kind of be a look on its own, so always handy to have something like that. And last eye product, I've got the Eye Dust in Bruiser from Medusa's Makeup, which is a loose purple. I just actually really, really like this, and it was a relatively new, newly bought thing. And I've only put 2 lip products in this week because I'm going to be honest, I'm really bad at reapplying lip products, especially when I'm at work. I'm sat at a desk at a computer, so not really doing much. So I've popped in the Colourpop Lippy Sticks in Brill, sorry, BFF, not Brill, which is a glossy corally colour, which I think will look really cute on days when I'm using that corally cream blush. And I've got a Gosh Long Lasting Lip Marker, which I've not even used at all yet. This is a lip stain that's in a marker pen style, and I just want to play with this and try it out and see how it goes. So that is the products I'm looking at focusing on this week. So what I wanted to do with adding these videos was partly to give you guys a broader idea of what's in my collection. If you see anything that you want a full in-depth review of, feel free to leave a request. You know it's a request that'll get dealt with relatively quickly because I won't have to go out and hunt the item down. Or if you see anything coming up that you want a comparison with, like a alternative version of that product, again, it'll be a little bit quicker and easier knowing I've already got one of them. I also want to kind of use this to try and trim down my collection a little bit. If I'm pulling stuff out into quite a small selection and I'm still ignoring it, or if I revisit it and don't enjoy it, I want to clear it out. I want to kind of get this a bit more manageable, because I do think my collection is, I don't want to say out of control or bad, but it's at a level where I'm not really getting to enjoy everything that's in it, and I want to kind of like pare it down into like the best of the best of the best. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will be back next week with another drawer and give you a quick update on how I got on with this week's, and I will catch you all later. Bye!